Kevin.
Chen Hong, 27 years old, currently number 7 in the world. His best result this year is winner of the Thailand Open.
Okay, Lin Dan had a magnificent, he's a left-hander, but had a magnificent match against Lee of Malaysia, the Kuching event. But winner of the Hong Kong Open just a couple of weeks after that. Current rank 2, we'll be looking at trying to get that one back, Kevin.
Absolutely. I mean, Lin Dan, what can we say about Lin Dan? He's won every single tournament out there except for the Olympic Games and World Championships. And he's been holding a #1 ranking. There's the umpire, Carol Fergal from Ireland.
We Fergal. The Carol Fergal. I think the service just to be a bit easier. Richard Bradley from New Zealand. But okay, let's have a look then. And how do they get here? Chen Hong had a relatively, very easy passage against Pedro Yang. Second round against Maria France. Not too bad, 17-17. Taufik Hidyat, this was the big one. This was absolutely huge. He lost the first game, edged the second, and then edged the third. It was a brilliant, brilliant piece of strategy. Taufik, and then the quarterfinals. Peter Gada just folded at the end. Another 3-game spectacular. Lin Dan, on the other hand, no problems all the way through. Milroy in the second after a bye. Then the third, the Korean, 16-12, and then even easier against Mohamed Hafiz Hashim, 10-9. Hasn't dropped a game, doesn't look like dropping a game, and by golly, the left-hander has got definitely got his style back, and he's got his appetite for winning, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chen Hong, China. And to my left, Dan Lin, China. Chen Hong to serve, love all, play.
So Chen Hong with the service level. Great opening point.
1 love.
He had such a brilliant match in the third round against Taufik Hidyat. We knew we were looking at something special. Oh, what a save.
Beautiful save by Chen Hong. At this stage, you know, really no one wants to go up against Chen Hong because his confidence is just tremendously high after beating Taufik and Peter Gay. You know, on the other hand, Lin Dan hasn't really been tested yet. Sometimes it's not necessarily a good thing in the tournament.
That is the man with confidence. Super smash. 295K. Okay, first point for Lin Dan. Beautiful rally, exploring all parts of the court.
Service over, 1-3. Service over, 4-1.
Oh, great deceiving shot there. Shaped up to play it short, and a little drive over the net. Super shot for 2-5. 5. Oh, it was long.
Was out.
Oh, goodness.
Well, John, I don't know if you know the history about those two players. I think Lin Dan really doesn't want to play against Chen Hong.
Really?
Because they've know each other's game inside out. They've played against each other many times in the practice, even in the tournaments.
6.
Can I just interrupt you there? That was an unbelievably bad call. Absolutely horrendous call. There's no way that shuttle was in. It was so far out, it was laughable. Absolutely extraordinary. And we'll just have a look at it. I hope we can see it on the replay. Maybe we
Well,
can't,
I think the umpire just
he's called
overturned the
it.
call.
Oh, he has.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
she
just saw
has.
it. Yeah, she has.
Oh, wow.
Service over.
Must be watching a different match, that
2-6.
line judge. Goodness.
Service over.
Oh, this is amazing. It's just
7-2.
all going with Chen Hong at the minute. Sorry, you were saying about the fear that
The fear Lin Dan has in Chen Hong, I think Lin Dan, as a matter of fact, perhaps has the losing record against Chen Hong in recent encounters.
Let's have a look. In fact, that's you're absolutely right. 5-4 in terms of head-to-heads.
3-7.
Chen Hong is in the lead. And in the recent meetings, it's Chen Hong that has held it in the German and in the China Open. German Open this year, China Open last year. Throughout 2005 and 2004, it was even Stevens. But no, that's a very good point you make.
7.
280 kilometers an hour, that one. Now that will probably be over 3, I would think, because that was just hit with such venom. Oof, he meant it.
5-7.
Back to within 2, 5-7. Lovely cut shot, inside out on the smash, beautiful kiss.
Service over. 8-5.
Serious stuff here, isn't it?
It's very serious stuff. Lin Dan is probably one of the hardest workers on the Chinese national team, and he just loves to play and loves to play badminton.
9.
But there's an arrogance about the style and the play of Chen Hong that's undeniable. 9-5 he leads in the opening game. Well judged. It was a little bit overcooked on the lift. 6-9.
9.
Lovely play by Lin Dan there.
7-9.
He controlled that rally. Haven't seen too many unforced errors. We saw an a judgment call on the line, but that's the first time I've really seen a bad hit from Chen Hong.
Service over. 10.
We just saw that, John, when Chen Hong drops, spins at the net. Lin Dan's really tentative. He doesn't really want to lift, but he tried to spin it back, but he's committed several mistakes already.
Service over. 9-10.
Big hit, he means it.
11-10.
He played one down the line, that one cross court for the halfway mark in this opening game. It's 11-9 in favor of Chen Hong, and just as you said, he feels intimidated, you can tell. Lin Dan is still a wonderful, wonderful player, but he's just a little bit worried about his colleague Chen Hong.
And John, have you noticed that there are no coaches?
Yeah, well, I guess it's because the singles coach is the same for both. Zhong Bo. So it wouldn't be fair to have any coach
11-9.
interfering.
Play.
11-9. There's the winners. The Lin Dan clear winners anyway.
Service over. 10-11.
Oh, that was superb.
Service
Well,
over.
looked out a little bit.
You thought it was out too?
Yeah, that was out.
Oh,
Let's see the replay. See, look,
Dan.
the cut.
Nah, that was good.
That was just outside the line.
Oh, come on, man. On the line.
That was my instinct tells me it's just outside the line.
I'm not going to argue with you live on air. 12-10. Well left.
It just seems to me that Chen Hong anticipates every single move by Lin Dan. You know, Lin Dan, when he plays against other people like Peter Gay, Lee Chong-wei, he's got a tremendous determination when he puts the shots away. But against Chen Hong, he's just a little bit more tender, a little bit more
14.
intimidated, I might say.
Intimidated and a fraction reserved in his approach. And there's no doubt Chen Hong has got a great pedigree as well. Although he's only seeded 7 and world ranked 7, his performance this week has been extraordinary. Takes a 14-11 lead now after that super shot from Lin Dan.
Service over. 11-14.
But it's an intriguing battle. 294K. Power badminton at its best. They've got guile, they've got aggression, wonderful touches. The umpire calls it for a replay. I think that shot was an unforced error from Lin Dan because Chen Hong was threatening.
I just don't see the confidence in Lin Dan playing against Chen Hong.
16.
I mean, looking at him, you know, he's a little bit more tentative where he's trying to make any shots. You know, his lifts is wide, his net shot is short, you know, making a lot of mistakes. Here we go, another mistakes by him. You know, Chen Hong opens up a 6-point lead, 17-11. Just a beautiful deception by
Service over.
Lin Dan and totally fool Chen Hong.
Thirteen, 17, and Lin Dan just a little bit of a punch there.
13-17.
Still giving himself a chance in this opening game anyway. Chen Hong, very confident. Normally be expected to get that. So the point that you make, Kevin, is very well made. It is definitely a tentative. That's actually the word you use, and I think you can tell he's got to try to make everything so precise. He's making mistakes. Points for this first game. Oh, well, that makes it game point right there, 2013, and that's exactly the confidence of Lin Dan. Is just melted at the moment. Chen Hong has come through with a big assault. Look at him, he's absolutely confident. His whole body language is very, very positive. Game point, 2013. That was good. 14-20. I can't see Lin Dan giving it away, but certainly
14-20.
It's going to be a big uphill task for him. Great feint, but that was long. 15-20. Still 5 game points. That's his trademark shot. He absolutely adores that half-court smash, and he puts it to ground to make the first game 21-15. And Lin Dan, the number 2 seed in the world, well, I've watched him a couple of times in big plays, and I tell you, there's just something a little bit mentally deficient in his control. When it really, really matters, he's won everything, but there are some blanks in his confidence, and I think he's met one right here, as you so well described, Kevin.
Well, again, when you lost to Chen Hong the last 2 times, when Lin Dan lost to Chen Hong the last 2 times, they play against each other. That really puts a lot of pressure on him today. As being the number 2 in the world and got to the finals last year, he really wants to get to the finals again this year. But it's really difficult against Chen Hong, especially when Chen Hong is playing so well right now.
Let's just have a look then at the overall stats. Smash winners 9-4, that's why. Chen Hong, beautiful. 5 in the lead there, just ahead on nets as well. Just ahead on clear winners, and this is the real tale of the match so far. Game 2. Already being forced back on his heels, making an error there. Chen Hong, 1 love. Beautiful. Great badminton. Absolutely superb rally.
Beautiful rally. Beautiful rally. Lin Dan, that's exactly what Lin Dan needs to do to get his confidence back into this game. At the net play, trickles over the net. Beautiful.
Technically, that was delightful. Yes. Oh, he missed it. The chance was there. Oh, he'll be frustrated with that because there were some lovely deceptive shots. He left it right until the last millisecond to play a variety of shots there. That's the word, the trademark again. Big high jump,
Service over.
great wind up, wonderful timing, big shot. 271, a little bit off balance perhaps to put the full shoulder and arm into it, but excellent. Returned in kind by Lin Dan. 2-all.
Service
3-2
over.
actually, 2-3.
3-2.
Just saw a quick reaction by Lin Dan, and Chen Hong wasn't expect the shuttle comes back to him this quickly.
Another good cross court from the left-hander to make it 5-2.
2.
Well left for 3-5.
Service over. 3-5.
Big hit. Lin Dan absolutely determined to stay in this one. 6-3.
6-3.
I don't know whether you saw that match that he played against Lee Chong-wei in Kuching, where he had it all absolutely tied up and won. In the third game, he was 20 points to 12 in the lead, and he lost it. It was just one of the, I'm talking Lin Dan now, it was the most extraordinary match I've ever seen. And that really dented his confidence, I tell you. He was so upset. Refused to put, shake hands, put the hat on at the prize presentations that they wanted in Malaysia. It was really so hard for him.
I can only imagine how upset I would be if I was in his situation. 20-12, in the final of a big tournament.
And he lost it 24-22, and then as a result, ultimately the number one seed in spot in the world ranking. So he'll be out to make amends here, and Chen Hong has done him a huge favour by taking out Taufik Hidayat and also Peter Gada. And it was the other Chinese, Bao Chunlai, who accounted for Lee Chong-wei earlier. So we're definitely going to get an all-Chinese final.
7-5.
So John, here's how the circle goes. When Lin Dan plays against Bao Chunlai, Lin Dan has tremendous confidence going in there against Bao Chunlai.
Really?
And Bao Chunlai has not beaten him recently. But against Chen Hong, it's just a different story.
Chen Hong still exudes that confidence. He's still 6-7 behind at the moment in this second game, but beautifully judged.
Service over. 8-6.
It really is a mental approach here. Getting the upper hand, trying to keep the momentum. Not much in it. Oh, what a great shot. Just on the top of the tape and over for a 7-8.
Service over, 7-8.
Are they friends? Are they pals?
Well, I think they're friends. They also they're competitors.
Service over, 9-7.
Once we got this little break, give us the inside track on the whole Chinese reward system, because there is stories around that they don't actually take all the checks, the winning checks that they have. It goes into a pool. Is that?
Well, actually they keep a percentage of it. I think men's singles players keeps 35% of the winning prize, and doubles is 45% between the two players.
And what happens to the balance?
The balance goes to the association as they invest so much money into these players, providing their room and board, training expenses, free coaching, all these, great events. So that is why they're, taking a check and a cut on their winning checks.
So still significant. Professional sport in China is on the increase all the time. Looking, of course, forward to Beijing as well. Here we go then with Chen Hong, 8-10, having taken the first game.
9-10. Service over, 11-10. Interval.
So we get to the halfway stage of this second game then, and 11-9 it is to Lin Dan. Some refreshment there as he prepares to continue battle, but I tell you, it really is tough for him. Chen Hong is not giving him any kind of confidence at all. He's nibbling away, and there you can see at 21-15, 9-11, it's still all to play for.
20 seconds.
Absolutely, John. I think you are exactly right on point, and just Chen Hong not giving Lin Dan any confidence, because as Lin Dan trying to pull away, he always comes back and close the gap.
Service over.
Point proven, 10-11.
10-11.
Well, he was absolutely onto it, all over it,
11
and
all.
fluffed it. All the ones here in this second game.
Service over, 12-11.
Lots of wrist in that one on the replay. Almost played it from behind him. replay there. That is one very tough body. The lift up of the shirt there. You saw the six-pack, didn't you?
Yep.
Service over.
They train unbelievably hard.
They do, yeah, and they definitely keep their body in very good shape. Well, with the amount of training they do every day, it's hard to get any fat on their body.
Oh. 13 all.
Levels at 13, second game. Chen Hong continues to worry the higher placed, higher ranked Lin Dan. What a great save. Chen Hong will probably win this one now. What did I say?
Well, that's what you've been saying all week.
I've only been right once.
Service over.
286k. Great placement right down the middle. So, well, it is just nip and tuck in this second game. 14-13. And, well, Carol is calling Lin Dan over, asking that
Don't touch. Okay.
the shuttle be replaced or not replaced. No, it's going to be taken back again. Etiquette is that you ask the umpire and the opponent, right?
Right, and I think umpire actually saw Lin Dan was doing something to the shuttle.
Ah.
So she probably demands a change on the shuttle.
See, that's the inside track on stuff.
Probably I think Lin Dan is now really, looking much better than the first game.
That's a lovely point by Chen Hong. He bossed that one throughout. He always looked confident. We didn't see that big heavy smash that we thought we would. He just kept playing his opponent around until the errors were committed. Super point. And he's leveled it at 15s in this second game. It must be worrying for Lin Dan. He tried to get away. In fact, he got 3 points up, but he's never been able to make any serious charges. And now he takes the lead for the first time in this second game. Chen Hong.
16,
Well, he was considered the underdog before this week, but certainly the way he's played with supreme confidence, almost arrogance. See what I mean about arrogance? What a touch.
Well, he's just so confident and comfortable hitting from everywhere.
17, 15.
He covers the court. He's not worried about what Lin Dan does. He is just in his own zone right now.
17-15. Oh no. Oh. A bit lucky there for Lin Dan, but he rides his luck well. 16-17.
Service
Now
over,
really getting into this one now.
17.
Well, that would have been outrageous if that one had come back and won the point, wouldn't it? But that's now 18-16 and looking very, very promising for Chen Hong.
Service over. 18-16.
Oh yeah. The crowd fully appreciating the talent on show here. These are wonderful combatants. Out of court, 18 all. Exciting stuff. Will it go to a rubber game?
18 all.
Chen Hong has got to win this and go to the finals. Lin Dan has to force this game and win another one. Oh, great work. Got onto that so fast. Anticipated that drive down the line. Lin Dan goes to 19-18.
19-18.
Still can't convert it. 19 all. 2 points required.
19 all.
Either team. Oh dear, much too high up the net, and it's now game point to Lin Dan.
Oof. You just saw the last couple of points. It's better of the net plays. Nobody wants to lift the shuttle.
True.
Service over.
I think he suddenly woke up and thought, wow, I'm going to be out of the World Championships unless I get something going. Game point. It's out and it is game. 21-19. What a game. That really was a super exhibition of top-class singles. Wow. Absolutely brilliant.
Second game won by Lin Dan.
Just long. Look at that.
21-19. 1 game all.
Agony for Chen Hong. Relief for Lin Dan. 21-15. 19-21.
It was definitely agony for Chen Hong, and it's very nicely put in. And tremendous confidence boost for Lin Dan. I mean, we look at it throughout this match. Lin Dan wasn't believing in himself. All of a sudden he's back. It's like, okay, I'm in the game again. One more game to go.
Smash winners Lin Dan. Wow, that's big. Net winners just a shade for Lin Dan. Clears go to Chen Hong. This has got to be level. There you go. 6 all for the unforced. Chen Hong just edged it on the most consecutives. But it really is. Even Stevens in games, even Stevens in ability. And it will all come down to that final moment, I'm sure, of mental control and confidence. The Chinese are here in their great numbers in Madrid. The flags, the bunting, they're here with their shirts and they're absolutely loving the fact that they've got 2 of their champions in the semi-final.
Final game. Double. Play.
Third and final game, level.
Service over. 1 all.
It's such quick reflexes, but he gets in super position as well.
2-1.
Watch the wrist. Oof.
Service over. 2 all.
Oh, there's a big chance there for Chen Hong. Didn't take it.
Service over.
The smash is just so fast down the line.
3-2.
I mean, look at it. Whew.
Chen Hong read that beautifully, didn't even bother to run.
3-all.
Great pickup, great patience by Lin Dan. Super point. 4-3. I think actually the crowd are a very educated badminton crowd. They fully appreciated
4-3.
what skills were on show right there. .288, confidence increasing.
5-3.
Just taking a short break, a little bit of liquid on board. Temperatures here in Madrid this week haven't been too high. Obviously inside here the air-conditioned environment of this Palacio de Deportes is it's dry and a bit difficult on the throat, but certainly not too bad temperature-wise.
Service over. 4-5. Service
6-4 to Lin Dan.
6-4. Service over. 5-6.
Tried a little bit hard because Lin Dan is putting a bit of pressure on. Chen Hong's confidence now is going to be put to the test.
7-5.
Well, we kind of see a different Lin Dan, you know, between the first and the second game. First and third game, I should say.
Well, so tight, and Lin Dan, clenched fist, tells us he enjoyed that one at 8-5. Big hit from Chen Hong. He needed to break up that sequence.
Service over. 6.
Break momentum. Let's just have a look at this at 301 kilometers an hour. That is a big hit.
Service over.
9-6 Lin Dan.
9-6.
And he's visibly looking more comfortable. And 10-6.
10-6.
He could be changing ends. Did it come? Yep, yes it did. Okay. I saw Chen Hong walking away with the shuttle. I thought, cracky, my eyes deceived. Lovely deceiving shot, that from the left-hander. And Again, he keeps a tight punch, a tight knuckle, and he goes into the half at 11 points to 6 in the lead. And there's definitely something has happened, Kevin.
Well, absolutely, but we saw Lin Dan earlier wasn't sure if he can overcome Chen Hong's dominance, but after he won a close second game, he's just absolutely confident that he can be himself again. That's all you need, just to be yourself and play your own game.
Really, it's funny, that whole mental thing. Suddenly the balance has switched. Let's have a look how much they've changed. All square with the smash winners. A little bit more, well, in fact, all square with the net winners as well. I thought the clear winners were definitely with Lin Dan. Just a fraction.
11-6. White.
Four tennis is Chen Hong's, and that's why he's down by 6-11. Oh, super margins. Wow. Absolutely no chance of getting that one, Chen Hong. Lin Dan is now playing to the style, the capacity, and the level at which we expect. 12-6. This is what we know he can play. We've watched him many, many times. In all the earlier rounds, he was totally dominant. The point you made was well made earlier about his bogey player, Chen Hong, but he's overcoming those issues.
Well, it's really a matter of whether or not he can overcome these issues. We probably not really in the first couple of sets, but now it's a different Lin Dan we're seeing. It's all become mental, at this stage of the game. No skills playing any effect. It's all mental.
And the mental pressure is certainly now on Chen Hong. He saw the scoreboard at 12-6, and suddenly at 13-6 in favor of Lin Dan, it's all in the head. And I think the longer that Lin Dan is able to keep Chen Hong thinking about the situation, the better it will be for him. Oh yes. Again, it was a deceive that actually won the point there. Shaped up to play a tip tap over the net. Cleared it over the back, and that was no chance. Lovely play for 14-6. No chance. Chen Hong has definitely mentally been blown. Isn't that interesting? We've seen the destruction of a very confident player.
Right, because that's part of if there's a weakness in Chen Hong's game, I think that will be his weakness, because his confidence is built up pretty quickly, but also sometimes he will just start making mistakes and totally being down with mental strength. It's just absolutely amazing to see that.
Service over.
7-15 is a long way back. This is a net error right there. Out of court. 2 points in a row.
8.
It's such a long way back. I can't imagine that there would be too many disasters here for Lin Dan. He's taking a very commanding lead. He is number 2 in the world. He has been number 1. Oh, and that was called good, and Chen Hong didn't argue with it. Disappointed, I've no doubt, but a big clenched fist for the man in yellow, Lin Dan. Watch this one then. It's going all the way to the baseline. Up it goes, down it comes, and now edge of the line.
Good call, John.
don't they play this brilliantly? Oh! That is a magical rally. The triumphant Lin Dan raises his hand at 17-8, but look at the crowd. They have been witnessing an amazing rally. What some incredible shots. Brilliant pick up there. 288 to finish it, but look, the down and out opposition player there. Wow.
I haven't seen Lin Dan pump his fist since the start of this game.
Unbelievable. That was just magical. Well, if we never see another rally of any distinction, we will remember that one. 17 points to 8. Lin Dan suddenly shows his gold medal potential form.
Right.
If he gets through this, he's only got 4 more points. If he gets through this, he'll find Chun Lai facing him in the final tomorrow.
Just a quick note, Chen Hong and Lin Dan, they're playing in the same generation group, playing against each other in the juniors, and they both got to the World Juniors semifinals, and Chen Hong actually came out on top, won the World Juniors one year, and Lin Dan was the semifinal loser to Chen Hong.
Couple of points there. After that, you can almost see why, because it was so intense that rally to go to 17. Couple of points here very quickly for Chen Hong, but I can't see it making that much difference. Well, it was called good. Chen Hong looked at the umpire, said, did he cross the net?
18-10.
It's 18-10, and Lin Dan, let's have a look at this. Did he cross it? Ooh.
Very close, too quick for anyone to see it.
Clever boy. Lovely touch there for 11-18. All getting very exciting here in Madrid.
Service over.
The semi-finals of the men's singles. And it's not up, so it's now 19-11.
John, I will anticipate a huge celebration if Lin Dan wins the next 2 points.
Really?
Because I think he's going to be happier than beating any other players. Just merely get the monkey off his shoulder.
Well, that'll do for game and match point at 20 points to 11, and he is celebrating already. He is 5-4 down in head-to-head still, so this will level it up. And Chen Hong, having dominated the opening game, just succumbed in the second, has now been absolutely blown apart in this third. 20 points to 11. The crowd have loved it. Full appreciation from this Madrid spectator crowd for a brilliant, brilliant match. Oh, so tight. Still going. Oh, what a point for Chen Hong. Whoa, 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 whoa. His hands go together. The crowd love it. A showman. Why not? That was stunning. How do you find a point like that? That is resolve.
There's badminton at its best.
Oh,
20.
amazing. Goodness me. Look at the sweat still there. We've got the 9 match points against him still. Oh, and 8 match points against him. He puts his hands in the air, the crowd respond. Lin Dan still walks back, mops the sweat, but this guy has got some style. Chen Hong facing, staring defeat in the face, 13-20. Match point still. Ooh, we know he can hit it, and he does. 14-20. Oh no, don't tell me. Lin Dan, don't forget, I mentioned this earlier, Lin Dan lost to Li Wei from a 20-point to 12 advantage, and this will be just, I'm sure, crossing his mind a moment. He just couldn't believe it. He was shattered after that defeat. Don't tell me that I can witness another one. Chen Hong, still match point against him, and it's out, and that is it. That's the match. And Lin Dan celebrates. The crowd love it. The Chinese pair come and hug in court. They are now in head-to-head at 5-all. We have witnessed some brilliant, brilliant badminton from these great exponents of a wonderful game. The Chinese supporters also put their hands together. Congratulations from the umpires and from everyone here at the Palacio de Deportes. I tell you, that was something special. Chen Hong says thanks for the memories. It was a brilliant World Championship for him. He put out some great, great favourites. He put out Taufik Hidiat, he put out Peter Gada. Couldn't quite get past the number 2 seed Lin Dan in the end. Let's just have a look at the final action. It's gone. Kevin.
Well, I mean, Chen Hong is a very close friend of mine, and I really admire his persistence, his courage in these tournaments. Really want him to win a World Championship. But Lin Dan, I mean, yet a beautiful player, and it's a little bit of a lot of camaraderie between the two players. We're really happy to see that.
Well, that was great. 15-21, 19-21, 14-21. Oh my goodness, what a brilliant, brilliant match. Loved it. Let's have a look at it then. The overalls, 17-16 to Lin Dan. 10-18, I think that was the problem. The unforced errors from Chen Hong undid it. 57 points to 54 to Lin Dan. That was the difference. He's taken it, and I tell you, it's going to be an all-China final, but it could well be the World Championship for Lin Dan if he repeats that kind of form.